Hello, good morning. Oluwole math class. Yep. If you have not subscribed to my math class, please do because in this math class is as the aftermath of me securing a job as a traveling agent where I work in where we assist people to travel abroad. So, in traveling abroad, you will travel for numerous purposes. It could be for the purpose of education, health, all of those things like that, tourism, religion, and so on and so forth. But if you want to go for education, you definitely pass some maths, some subject. So it is this subject that informed me to say that I will not only market my company, but I will be teaching math so that those who even listen to my marketing, to me marketing my company, will also benefit somehow. And maths, it's something that sharpens your brain. It's not something that only somebody want to pass exam should do. Like what is this billionaire called? This guy from Germany. He was so smart in math, and math brought him billions. He was in 1990, in 2019, something like that. He was the richest man in the world at a certain time. Kalu, Elukalu, something like that. This guy's from Germany. So that is selling everything like that. Slim Carlos. So let's go straight to the point. This math that I am teaching is not necessary that you want to travel. You could just be using it to sharpen your brain, or even call your children, or even whatever. This kind of stuff that I'm teaching. So let's go. But actually, if you want to travel, maybe you are nursing the idea, or you want to even travel at all, consult me on 08070 406 4078 0689 07040780689. That is my number, and that I will link you to my boss and my company where you will travel at. So let's go straight to this maths today. Today we are considering critical reasoning. Critical reasoning, it's like math, but sometimes it may not come in form of math. Like today, oh, this is not really in form of math as it were, but it could come in any form. It's just critical reasoning, but you may require some mathematical logic to get the answer. So it's data sufficiency. Now, data, what is sufficiency? Is the information complete? Is the We are trying to see whether you can deduct whether information is complete. For example, if I say that Oluwole Oluwole are male, okay, let me say all Socrates are human. Okay, all human are Socrates. So Oluwole is human, Oluwole is Socrates. Can you see? All human are Socrates. Me, I am human, so I am Socrates. Can you see that it's just straightforward? The data is sufficient. Everything is complete. 2 plus 2 is 4. Everything is complete. The data is sufficient. So Gmath want to now upgrade you to test whether you can pick information about this period when data is not sufficient, enough of data is not provided. So that is what is called data sufficiency. So we want this Gmath organizer, they want to see whether you can pass out clear information, clean and clear information, sufficient information, necessary information. Those are the two times. The information, if the information is sufficient, that means is dependent, is necessary. That is, it relies. That is this option relies on the main information. Now, this is the main information. This is the answer choice. This is the main information. By what percentage was the price of a certain candid bar increase? This is the backup information. These are the answer choice. So let's go. So what I was saying is that data sufficiency simply test whether you can pass sound information or whether you can receive information and ask question that this information is not sufficient. It could also help you in critical reasoning, critical argument. So let's go. By what percentage was the price of a certain candid bar increase? Now they give us two backup questions. The price of the candid bar was increased by 5%. Now the second one said the price of the candid bar after the increase was 45%. Now what is missing in this information? They didn't tell us by what thing it is increased. Now this backup question is just going to provide the something. So definitely we know that this information cannot stand alone, but it makes sense. It makes sense. So it the statement together are sufficient, but neither can stand alone. That is, they can't stand alone. They are just can't stand alone. What I mean by they can't stand alone is that this one cannot stand alone with this main information. Neither can this one stand alone with this main information. Additional information need to be provided. By what percentage was the price of a certain candy bar increased? So additional information need to add that this candid bar will be increased according to number one. So immediately you add something to this question before you can pick an answer. That information is not sufficient. That is how Gmath does things. Now let's go ahead and look at the option without being told. Statement one, this is statement one, alone is sufficient, but statement two, alone is not sufficient. That one, you know that answer is gone. This answer is not it. It's not it. I will come back and tell you. Statement two alone is sufficient, but statement one alone is not sufficient. Of course, this one too is gone. Both statements together are sufficient. Of course, they make sense, but neither statement alone is sufficient. You need to no statement alone we can back up this one and make sense, because this statement alone is a confused statement. So no statement in this one can back up. So this is looking like the answer, more to the answer. Statement one and two together are not sufficient. Of course, they are sufficient. They make sense. They make sense in relation to this. They are talking about percentage here, and I saw percentage here, and I saw percentage here. So they are, of course, they are sufficient, but they cannot stand alone. You need to say something. You need to say something before it add to this. So option C is the right answer, because they can't stand alone. Standing alone, they are not sufficient. For instance, I must say something before you can pick whether it is this. I must say that, okay, by what percentage was the price of a certain candy bar increased? I must say that the candy bar maybe was decreased by 5%. Then it maybe was decreased by 95%. By 95%, then you will know that this is the answer. If it was decreased by 95%, that is it increased. It was the price of the candid bar was increased by 5%. Okay, if it was if it was increased by 5%, where is my duster now? So that is just a typical answer for this. Let me go ahead and give you bonus tips, as I used to do, so that you would help to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So now let's go to table 9. Multiplication table 9 used to be difficult, but let me give you a bonus tips. Now if you say 9 times 2 is 18, so 9 times 2 is 18. What is 20? Just put 0 here and remove this 2 is 18. You're making 18. Let's say 9 times 7. 9 times 7, just put 70, then remove 7, it will be 63. So you put 0 here and you remove that stuff there. So this is the bonus that I promise that I will give. So let's say 9 times 8. So I will just put 0 here, 80, to know it. Then minus 8. So it will be what? 9 times 8 will be, if I minus 8 from 80, it will be what? It will be 72. So 9 times 8 is 72. So that is my bonus for today. Please help me to subscribe to this channel, as I will be teaching you numerous mathematics. My name is Oluwole from Edu Trust. I work with Edu Trust. Do consult us if you want to travel, you are not seeing the idea. Thanks a lot and God bless.